It might be snowing, blowing, freezing cold outside, but it's hot inside Bedrock Motors indoor showroom. We have so many cars to talk about today. I am very excited. Our inventory is at levels ready for spring. We have sports cars, we have trucks, we have vans, we have everything you could possibly imagine. We're going to talk about a few of them today and highlight some of the special cars at Bedrock Motors. Make sure you check out our website for pricing, more information, and you see the numbers on the screen for our contacts. So I'm Alan, and I'm at the Blaine location today, and as we said, it's hot inside our show floor at Bedrock Motors. And if you see a car you like, rather than stand outside in the blowing cold, call us up ahead of time, tell us what car you want to look at. We'll bring it inside on our show floor, get it cleaned up, warm, and ready for you to look at. That's what we do at Bedrock Motors. So take advantage of our inside showroom. We're going to talk about a lot of great cars today, and one of the things we do really well at Bedrock is we find value-priced cars. So we find cars that are nicer than the average and probably priced lower than the average. So it's a great advantage to you. And this is one of our most high-demand vehicles at this point, the mid-size SUV crossover market. So it's not the giant SUVs like you can see on some of our other shows or our YouTube channel. It's not the little teeny tiny entry-level ones. This is kind of the middle of the road. So I would call this in size the range of like a mid-size sedan. And we have a couple of examples of it today. This one's a Mercury Mariner. It looks a lot like the Ford Escape. Really, they're the same, it's just the Mercury version of it. And this particular one is four-wheel drive, and believe it or not, it's a 2008. So when you first look at this car, you go, okay, well, that doesn't look like it's 8 years old. That's because of what we do at Bedrock Motors. We clean them nicer than most. We go through them mechanically so that we know that they're sound and ready. And we really hit that awesome price point where it's very affordable, low payment, still a lot of life left, very reliable. And this car only has just over 100,000 miles on it. And when we talk about features, you know, not only does it look nice, but it's got good all-season tires on it, nice-looking aluminum wheels, and you know, the fit and finish of this car, the paint is in excellent condition. When you look inside, even though it has a tan interior, it's still very clean. You know, this I would call an 8 or a 9 on a scale of 1 to 10. Very clean, very well equipped. Great priced SUV. And we talk about, you know, why aren't there prices on our show? Part of the reason is because we shop our market continually. So at least once a week, sometimes daily, we go through and make sure our cars are priced competitively in the market. We may not always have the cheapest one, but we try and be right in there. Make sure you give us a call or check out our website.
Hi, I'm Juan Petit with Bedrock Motors in Rogers here. I got a great show for you today on what we kind of put aside to highlight here. And I do want you to check our website. We do have over 300 vehicles in inventory, all of them safety ready to go. The first one that we have here is a 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This one's an SRT8, which stands for Street Racing Technology. This is the second generation version of it. So what they did, they actually made the stance wider so it handles better. You got a longer wheelbase, and it's also got a little bit higher. This particular one's a red garnet metallic. You get the big wheels, and if you want to zoom in there too, Danny, it's got the Brembo calipers, so those are perfect for street racing or running hard. You want to stop on a dime, those are the brakes to have. And also on that rim, you can see the badging for the SRT8 down here as well. And then it's got the kind of the smoke chrome look too, which is kind of the new thing, new trend, and so you don't get all that bright chrome. On the inside, like every SRT, it's fully loaded. If you want to look at those stainless steel brake pedals and accelerator, you got the stainless steel accents. This also has the carbon fiber inserts as well. So it's got a lot of look, very aggressive ride. We'll open up the back too. You can see the leather and the cloth interior seats as well. And those front two seats are Recaro seats. So everyone that, again, this is all about street racing. This is a bad apple type vehicle. This one is ready to roll. We get the power lift gate. If you want to take a look at that exhaust, it's got a very aggressive look. And you can actually, if you kind of go back here, you can kind of see the wider stance with the tires as well. And again, the SRT badging is everywhere on here. But again, more information on this, go to bedrockmotors.com. This one, we just got it in, so I don't think it'll last too long, especially with spring around the corner. And then on the exterior too, where they separate the SRT8s on the body look, you get the molded fender flares right along here on the front and back, which gives it that wider stance and helps from keeping debris off it as you're going down the roads. But again, navigation, it's got the air ride, you got the four-wheel drive, all the power windows, equipments and options. And then here's one neat aggressive look with the SRT8. If you can get a better look at the hood here, you got the intake grates here where they kind of are scooped down. You got the LED blinkers, you know, which so that's bright regardless of whatever conditions that you're driving in, you'll be seen. So safety, as well as on the headlights, you got the high intensity bulbs right there, so it'll light up the night roads. And then if we want to go down kind of in the center here, Danny, you see this ball here? That's the adaptive cruise control, which means you set it at your speed, then it'll actually, it's like a sonar in front of you, so you'll actually be, it'll tell you how much distance you should have behind the car in front of you. So if someone brakes suddenly or you're a little distracted at that time, it'll actually apply the brakes and slow you down. But a lot of all the current safety features on the vehicle, you get all the side airbags, all the front airbags on the dash, you know, you got the adaptive cruise, and as well as ABS brake system. But again, more information, go to bedrockmotors.com.
Hi folks, Juan Reyes from Bedrock Motors here at the Rogers location. I'm going to start off here with a 2012 Cadia Denali white diamond paint. This thing is gorgeous. Got the black leather interior, power liftgate, which is real nice. Also, you can do it from the key fob, so it really makes it easy if you kind of got your hands full. Seats fold down really nice. It's a 60-40 split. Down like that, real easy. Up real easy. You got some radio controls if you like to tailgate or camp. All that stuff's back there. So that's nice. A little storage cubby here. You got your harness for wiring for trailering, so that's nice. Come around to this side. This is a 2012, like I was saying, 80,000 miles on, extremely nice. You got the quad seats, you got a DVD player, so the kids can watch movies as you're traveling. It's got the sunroof with the skylight. If you want to take a look up there so you can get a better look and you can see them both. Let me pull that key out so we don't have to hear that the whole time. Nice thing is, you know, you get the heated and cooled seats with the Denali. So this, like I said, this thing is loaded up. You got the navigation, you got backup camera. It's got the darker wood grain dash. It's got the 3.6 direct injection V6. Very, very nice vehicle. Good in the wintertime, good for the family. Come around this side, you can get a look at it. It's got the nice HID headlights. Everything's painted to match. The chrome grille, the 20-inch wheels. Very, very nice vehicle. Come around this side, we'll take another look on, like I was saying, how clean this is. It may have 80,000 miles, but it sure is clean. Whoever had it took really good care of it. A very nice vehicle. Once again, don't forget, check the website, bedrockmotors.com, all 3 locations.
All right, the next vehicle I'd like to show you today is a 2008 Dodge Charger. This one's an RT, but not just like any other RT. This one, if you want to kind of scroll down to the bottom here, this one's the Daytona package, which means you get the sticker package that'll separate it from any other Charger or Charger RT, as well as you get, I'm going to open up the back door here. You can see on the black leather interior, you also have the orange accent, so it matches the car inside and out. This does come with the 20-inch rims that are chrome. And once then we can kind of go around that. And then if you look at that seat, I'm sorry, Danny, we're going to kind of go back in here, maybe on the front seat. But if we look at the seats, like since it is the RT package and it is a Daytona, you get the Recaro seats too. And those seats do have the airbags in them as well. So very safe feature on there. Also with the RTs, when we're comparing those two, between the Daytona RT and this RT actually has more horsepower. So I believe it has 350 horsepower on it. And it is a Hemi too, so it's the 5.7 versus the other RT, which has about 340. So you're going to get that little extra oomph, but when you're dealing with the Daytona package, you definitely have the accent with the two-tone between the orange and the black. That's always a nice feature. But we do have all the options on here. You got the embroidered seats, you got the navigation, you got the power seats, and this one does have the dual power seats as well. All right, I'm going to open up the hood here. This is kind of a special treat on this. Again, with the Daytona package, as you saw in the interior, it's all color-coded between the black and the orange embroidery. Same thing with under the hood. You got the orange insert, and it does the it says the 5.7 liter V8 Hemi motor as well. But very aggressive look. It's a pretty cool car. You'll have to either go to our website at bedrockmotors.com or come to the Rogers location and take a look at it in real life.
All right, this next car I am very excited about. This is another first for Bedrock Motors. This is a 2015 Chevrolet Impala, and this is an all-new redesign of one of the most popular mid-size passenger cars ever in the history of America. And the reason I wanted to highlight this car is because they did make some really cool improvements in 2015, really across General Motors lineup. And the look of this car is absolutely amazing. It kind of reminds me of the new Camaro a little bit. You know, so like even just the lines of this hood, instead of being a plain old hood, it's got a lot of definition and a lot of, you know, character really, I think. Same with the headlights. They really were going after an import sort of a look, you know, really cool, trying to really change themselves and differentiate themselves. And the reason I picked this car is to highlight what we do at Bedrock Motors. As of the date of this filming, this is the lowest price, new body style 15 Impala in 100 miles of the Twin Cities. And that's what we try and do. If we're gonna stock something like this, we wanna make sure we command the market. Make sure you check out our website for current pricing and details and more photos. But back to the car, really beautiful, and there's so much space on the inside. You know, nice all-season tires, huge amount of room on the inside. You know, this is considered a mid-size car, but really it's huge. I mean, this is as big as some full-size cars in the market today. Even the basic cars like this with cloth seats still have the nice buckets with a full center console. There's a power driver seat, so you can really customize the feel of the car, you know, for what's comfortable for you while you're driving. There's radio controls on the steering wheel. The car has cruise control, power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, keyless entry, all the stuff that you'd expect in a car today. And the car only has 39,000 miles on it. Again, a huge back seat, tons and tons of room on the inside. Great sounding radio. There's a plug-in for your iPhone or your auxiliary or whatever kind of device you've got. We mentioned the controls on the steering wheel so you don't have to take your eyes off the road while you're switching channels. Satellite radio is included. Huge trunk, and those seats in the back fold down, so if you've got a bike or something long that you need to haul for a minute. And these bars are all hidden inside, so they're not going to crush your suitcase when you're packing up for the long family trip. Tons and tons of car for the money. This is really a cool car. Again, make sure you call the numbers on the screen if you have questions. Check out our website, give us a call, come in for a test drive. We'd love to see you.
Hi, I'm Juan Petit with Bedrock Motors. We are at our Monticello location today. So we put a couple vehicles inside so I could kind of give you a breakdown on some of them. The first one we have is a 2005 Pontiac Grand Prix four-door. These cars I personally love. This particular one has the 3.8 or the 3800 V6 motor. Absolute wonderful motor. I think they're very renowned for their gas mileage and longevity on the vehicle. This car has 152,000 miles, I believe, approximately, but don't quote me on that. Definitely go to bedrockmotors.com and you can get more information on it. But this one's got the white, it's got the tan interior, options, it's pretty much fully loaded. You got the power windows, power locks. I did notice the power seats in here earlier. It is an automatic. It's got the center console shift, which always gives it that sporty look, which is what Pontiac likes to go after. You can kind of see in there, you got the digital readout on the driver information system in red, so it's really easy when you're driving at night to access that. Most vehicles have that traditional white color or the green color. This one lights up red, so it kind of gives you that hot, cold look, which is, I don't know, pretty exciting if you ask me. But this one, take a look at the back. It's got the tan interior. Look at the floors, look at the seats. Again, you wouldn't notice that it has that mileage. This is kind of the vehicles that we look for at Bedrock Motors. Very well reconditioned, very well taken care of. The Pontiac has a nice spoiler, so it gives you that sport look to it. Tires are good, everything's good about it. And again, as we're filming this up in Monticello, I think we've had maybe one episode before, but we're going to continue to add vehicles to complement our Rogers location and our Blaine location too. So we're always going to be having them coming and going. So this is a great project for us. But even on this side, on this particular car, take a look. Absolutely wonderful condition for the vehicle. But again, more information, go to bedrockmotors.com.
When you come to Bedrock Motors for your service, we have many options.
Just get it tuned up
or get it tricked out.
Tune it up. Our technicians specialize in all mechanical issues on every make and model, including foreign and domestic. Trick it out. Do you want a sick custom ride? From lowering kits to custom lift kits, we do it all. Come to Bedrock Motors in Rogers or Blaine for all your service needs. Don't forget, Bedrock Motors pays top dollar for your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us.
The next one I'd like to show you is this one's a 2007 Ford Edge SEL. It's all-wheel drive. It has the V6, so it's the thing I like about the Edge is the size of it, where it's still compact, but it's roomy enough. You can have two in the front, and then I have a personal friend that owns one of these, and they can actually get 3 car seats in the back of it for being a small, compact sport utility. And being in Minnesota too, all-wheel drive is always important, especially this time of year. But this particular one, which is another option of these Edges that I personally like, as if you can kind of try and get up there and look at the roof of the vehicle, it's got the full panoramic sunroof. So it's almost, you can have a sunshade where it's only like a sunroof, where you can have a little all the way and open it up so you get all that, all the sunlight or moonlight as you wish. And then that front portion of that moonroof also comes back, so it will open up, so you can almost like having a convertible and an SUV on here. But this one, as you can see by looking in there, it's got the leather, you got the power windows, power locks, and everything. This one, with this package too, you get the bigger rims. This one has the chrome ones as well. And since you're zooming in on there, the tires are brand new. That's one of the things that we did with our service department. We spend an average of $1,400 per vehicle on reconditioning, so we make sure once they hit the lot, they're ready to go. Also too, since while you're looking at this show and watching it and you see the cars, we're always looking for vehicles nationally, locally. So if by the time you get to our website or you come in and something's not there, we'll always have something as a replacement too. So we got a great turnover on vehicles, and we're always looking. On the back here, you've got the bench, which I mentioned earlier, and it does accommodate 3 car seats, but you also have a power fold down button there on the driver's side. You can hit that button and then it'll fold down and off. So if you go to one of your grocery stores and you buy too much groceries, and rather than dropping it, you can just hit the button and put it in. So very nice feature with the Edges. But great vehicle for the money. I believe this one's got 108,000 miles. But more information on it, go to our website at bedrockmotors.com.
All right, this one here, we got a big Ram 2500. It's got the nice big chrome wheels, little aftermarket exhaust on it, nice soft tonneau cover, very clean truck. Box has got a little use, but that you'd expect it in a 3/4 ton, but she ain't all wore out. This was someone's personal vehicle. Took pretty good care of it. Really, really sharp color. Like I said, it's got the 20-inch wheels, brand new Firestone tires on it, 2014, 23,000 miles, crew cab. So you can fit the whole gang in here. It's got a bench seat up front so you can fit 6 people. You got a little storage on the floor. The seats fold up real nice and easy. Let me sneak by you here. You got a little storage under there as well. This has got the big Hemi V8 in it, so it's got tons of power to everything. You got running boards. Nice thing is, it's got the rubber floors, so if you get them dirty, you can just kind of hose them right out. A real fun truck to have. You can tow the boat, you can tow the camper, you can put a plow on it. Whatever you want to do, this truck will be able to handle what you need. Come around front, it's got a nice matching chrome bug shield as well, the big chrome grille. You can't miss it, this thing is a Ram. Once again, don't forget, check the website, bedrockmotors.com.
This one is 2007, I believe. Let me just verify that. Dodge Ram. It is the quad cab. It is the SLT Sport, and yes, it is the 2007. This one has 83,000 miles, blue metallic paint. It has the Hemi motor. Since it is the Sport, one kind of cool thing in trucks that you really don't notice a lot, this one has a moonroof. It has a center console shift. You got the CD player, you got the power windows, you got the power locks. Again, since you're kind of in there, you can definitely tell the quality of the previous owner and how he cared for the vehicle. You got the back seat, so it is a 5-passenger seating. We got the chrome rims. Everything's reconned. And again, just because we're at a different location, I know between Al and myself when we're at Rogers and Blaine, we talk about reconditioning. Same thing goes here. We're doing about $1,400 per vehicle to get them retail ready on there. So we're always, because consistent on what we do, whether it's here, there, or in between. But great vehicle. For more information on this one, go to bedrockmotors.com and then or stop in.
So this next one we're talking about, earlier in the show we talked about mid-size crossover cars. This one is a new body style Honda CR-V. And when I think of CR-Vs, I think of like an entry level, maybe a kid's car, really basic, kind of tinny, not very nice. And this is the opposite of that. When they redesigned the CR-V, they made it quieter on the interior. They made it more roomy. I think the look of this car is absolutely amazing. It's got beautiful lines, really cool headlights, nice wheels. You know, this really is not a cheap, even though it's still in the size realm, kind of an entry-level SUV. But again, in this mid-size, you can call it a crossover, you can call it a lot of different things, but the idea is you've got a 5-passenger, basically the same size as a sedan. So you've got plenty of headroom, but because it's an SUV, you've got four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, you sit up higher on the road, and of course for our lovely Minnesota winters, we know why that's important. And we'll show you in a minute how these seats fold down in the back, so you still have lots of cargo room, but look at all the leg room for passengers in the back. And I'll hop in just so you can see. I'm right at 6 feet tall, and I can sit here straight, and my head does not touch the ceiling. I've got lots of room. I could sit back here very comfortably for a long ride. So I like this car. I think that they are a lot of features and a lot of stuff for the money. And we'll show you the back here. We talked about it is all-wheel drive. And even with the seats up in the back, look at all the cargo room in the back. And obviously this is another one that was well cared for. This particular car was a trade-in to us a few weeks ago. And I mean, you can tell that people took fantastic care of it. These floor mats are, you know, I would say cleaner than the average of what we get. Give us a call. We'd love to see you out at our lot so that you can test drive this one. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're back with a 2013 Chrysler 300C all-wheel drive. So doesn't matter the season, whether rain, sleet, snow, or anything, you can go ahead and drive this car. Some of the Chrysler 300s, if you don't know, are rear-wheel drive, but this one is not. This one, since it is the C, you get the top-of-the-line features like most vehicles that Bedrock Motors has, where they don't skimp on options. So this one's got the leather. It's also got the heated and cooled seats, so you can kind of see, if you kind of zoom in on that passenger seat there, you see the perforations. That's so the cold air will come in. So in the middle of summer, if you're a little hot or you don't like that hot stickiness on the leather, click those on and it'll be nice and cool and comfort. You'll probably never want to leave the car at that point. But also we get the leather in the back too. And I believe it's just the heated seats for the back, but then they also have a rear sunshade. So if you look in that center console button right above that circle power point there, there's a little button up there. And then what that'll do is once you activate that, it'll have this in the back window, there's a shade that actually opens up and you can retract it as well. Very nice vehicle. This one's the black metallic paint. You also get the moonroof on there, so you can kind of see the wind vent up, but it can open up this portion. Plus there's the glass goes all the way back above the passenger, so you can have, again, kind of like a convertible for the most part, without all the elements. When you open up the driver's door, you get the awesome blue lights on the dash there. You also have this one has the navigation, and it's a full touchscreen. And you can tell by the touchscreen it's bigger than most, so it helps reduce distracted driving. So it's easy to point and click and change whatever options, whether it's the radio or your temperature controls or whatever you need, or your map directions. But very easy to see, very visible. But more information on the car, go to our website. I believe we're getting a couple of these ones in, so this is just the one that I grabbed to highlight. So we'll have other ones with different colors than that. But go to the website, bedrockmotors.com.
This is one I'm excited for. We looked everywhere, and we're always looking for really cool cars like this. And here's a great example. This particular car, this is one of 6 for sale within 500 miles of the Twin Cities right now. This is a 2008 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. And we're going to talk about what that means in a minute, but very rare car, very hard to find, and this car only has 60-some thousand miles on it. And it is in absolutely immaculate condition. Whoever had this before took really good care of it. Aftermarket set of wheels, Blizzak tires on it. There's another set of the actual factory wheels with another set of summer, high performance tires on it. So 2 sets of wheels and tires with the car. This car, very unique color, very unique car. This is cool, and it's really fast. I couldn't find the exact specs online, but somebody told me that the 0 to 60 time of this car is under 5 seconds. So, I mean, you're gonna rival a Corvette or a Challenger, some high-end sports cars. And Subaru is always all-wheel drive, and some really cool sports car type refinements in here. If you look way down at the pedals, they've got the metal on the pedals, some cool badging for the STI. You've got these wraparound high performance bucket seats. There's some cool suspension options with it. Great sounding sound system with controls on the steering wheel. It is a 5-door hatchback or wagon, it's considered, so the 5th door obviously being the hatch, but there is seating and seat belts for 5. But look at how clean this car is. The carpets are immaculate, the seats are in really good shape, no lights on the dash. This car was very well cared for, not beat on like some cars that you'll see. Sometimes when you see a car like this, you'll get kids that'll just, beat the crap out of them, and this is not one of those examples. This was a well cared for, somebody that was an enthusiast, I would say, is who owned this car before. But a little bit of space in the back. The reason, we're highlighting crossovers and SUVs, this is a wagon, so it's really not an all, a crossover or an SUV sort of a thing, but kind of in that same vein. So with this wagon style, very unique, nice big high wing spoiler on the back. This really is a cool car, one of a kind. Make sure you come to Bedrock Motors for more examples of cars like this. Thanks for watching the Bedrock Motors Auto Show today. Just a reminder, we have an incredible finance department. If you have great credit, we can help you shop your interest rate and get the lowest available. If you have not so great credit, we have credit repair programs, and everywhere in between. So make sure you apply on our website at bedrockmotors.com. And if you saw something that you liked today, we archive every single one of these shows on our YouTube channel, Bedrock Motors MN. So make sure you check that out. We also have a Facebook page, and of course our website and the phone numbers on the screen. Thanks again so much for watching. We'd love to see you here at Bedrock Motors.